welcome Elliot and Matt to Yargh. To start off, we're all pirates in a crew
Mhm.
of pirates, and there's no captain. And over the course of the game, we're going to decide who's captain, which is essentially the winner of the game. But before we can get there, the three of us will need to survive a battle with the Terror of the Sea, which is kind of the final boss fight of the game. So the game is both cooperative and competitive. It's cooperative until we defeat this Terror of the Sea, and then it becomes competitive once more. And whoever has the most points at the end of the game, they're going to be the captain slash winner. The cooperative element is that if at any point during the game, doesn't matter how, if all of us die, then the game is over and we've all lost. So, with that objective in mind, I'm going to introduce you to kind of four mechanics that make this game unique. So, the first are our chaos dice, which we'll pull out of this bag here. So, if you look at these dice over here, um, you'll see that these are not traditional dice. Um,
Mhm.
we have like this yellow dice, for example. If you hover over it, it will show you like what the different faces are. So this one is two skull faces, two ones, a 19, and a 20. And this one, the green one, is two skull faces, two fate faces, a 13 and a 14. This is other green one is a copy of the first green one, and then this pink one is a fate face, a skull face, a 0, a 5, a 10, and a 15. So the different dice are going to be useful in different situations. There's not necessarily good or bad dice, but there are good or bad dice within a specific context. And there are 10 unique dice with two copies of each, so 20 of these chaos dice. There's no traditional like D6 dice in the game. Um,
Okay.
so over the course of the game, because we are a group of pirates, there's gonna be times where we duel. So Matt, why don't you take the yellow dice and
Yes,
I'll take
sir.
this pink dice. So let's say that we have a disagreement about what loot we're gonna get. We both roll our dice, roll it out. I get a 10, he gets a 19. So who wins? That's determined by the tide coin, which is up here to the left. So the tide coin is either low or it's high. When it's low, the low number wins. So that would be me in this
Mm.
case. And when it's high, which it will be periodically throughout
That's
the
cool.
game, then Matt will win, right? So there's that. So now, Matt, switch to the fate face on your. Or you don't have a fate face on yours, but I do. So switch to the skull on your face, Matt. So there's two special faces that you need to know. There's the fate face, which is a flower or a star, and there is the skull face. Both of these have like special powers. So you can see on the top right of the shared player board, there's this purple die called the fate die. And this is
Yeah.
like the die that represents our collective luck as a crew. So if I if the fate die is an 8, for example, then all
Mhm.
dice that have a flower face are going to be an 8, right? If that fate die is now a 15, then all dice with flowers become 15. So that's the fate die. It's basically like a shared die between us all. Now, on the other hand, Matt has this skull die, and that's affected by the tide as well. So during high tide, that becomes wild, which means it can be any number between 0 and 20, which is pretty cool. But the way that we balance that out is when it's low tide, it's dead. It can't be used. It's as if it was nothing. Like it's a dice that cannot be used anymore.
So
So,
in low tide, there's no purple dye.
no, there's a purple die. There's always the purple die. But
Okay.
the low tide, high tide, that affects the
There's no
skulls.
skulls.
Yeah,
The skulls are just dead.
and the skulls are
Right.
so they can either be really really powerful during high tide or they're kind of useless
Thanks.
during yellow tide or low tide.
They're not only kind of useless, they're completely useless.
Yeah, they're completely useless. Yep. So that's all well and good. Let's say it is high tide. Let's say it's low tide. Matt and I are dueling. He has a 1. I have a fate die, which is set to 4. Actually, let's say it's high tide. So right now, I'm winning because I have a 4, and which is higher than a 1. So what Matt can do is he can use a charm, which is like a bit of Davy Jones' soul, which we use to re-roll any die in the game. So Matt would would spend his charm, and then he can re-roll either my die, his die, or the fate die to try to change the outcome of that duel. So he re-rolls his die.
Right.
Let's see. It's high tide at a 1. You get a 4. That's a 20-sided dice. So I don't think you're going to get lower than a 4. I think I'm going to get higher than a 1. So let's see.
So he gets a 20, and now
20.
he wins.
Beautiful.
And if I wanted to
What-
further arbitrate that, I could then use my charm and re-roll probably his die again,
If
and he gets a 20. So I still
And that's
lose.
just how these games go. You're
Yeah.
learning now. This is how
so we have 2 each, 2 charms each.
Yes, and you'll get more throughout the game.
Yes.
So we use them.
Yes.
Correct.
So in terms of the final scoring, and this will be this is on your scoring card. The final score is there's going to be a big duel at the end. That's worth 8 points. Pearls, which are artifacts, which I'll explain in a second, those are worth 5 points. Non-pearl artifacts, those are worth 2 points. And then charms are worth 3 points. So you want to be a little judicious about when you use charms because they're worth something. Let me explain artifacts very quickly, and then we'll get into the game. So artifacts are basically like item cards. So for example, let's just pull these out. Here's 3 artifacts in front of me. This paper-sided die, that is a pearl. So that doesn't do anything, but it's worth 5 points. And then this purple artifact, that is worth 2, but it can do something. So it's called Davy Jones' Favor. It says spend 2 charms to rid yourself of a curse card. We'll explain what curse cards do later, but basically what this will let you do is you could spend 2 charms and then you burn a curse card, which is a curse card's a bad thing. And artifacts go to the right of your personal player board, and they're like in your inventory. Kind of like I forget what those cards are called in Risk, but they're basically items. Now,
Like moon landing cards.
yes,
That's right.
Exactly. So the rest of the game we can kind of explain as it goes along. But before we do that, just so you know the context of the dice that you're about to get, grab one of your starter cards and just put it to the side, or put it out in front of you. Just draw one of them, which you can do by just pulling quickly on it. Yep, and then flip it over. So if you have a die, let's say you have this die that's rolled a 5. The die can activate any card that has the die can activate any card that has a matching dice slot. So this card says max 6. I could put a 5 there, and then I get to activate that card. If instead the die was like a 20, then I couldn't put it there. And then once a die is like activating a card, then we get the effect in the bottom. So in this one, it's attack with the die's value +2. So you'd attack with 7.
7.
Okay. So without further ado, those are the main mechanics you need to know about the game. The rest will kind of just come as we go along. So the first thing that we do, there's going to be 3 rounds, and then there's a big fight with the Terror of the Sea. So the first thing that we do is we set the tide coin to low on the first turn. and we roll the fate die. So, Elliot, do you want to roll the purple fate die? You can roll it like by shaking it, or you can click R a couple times on it.
Yeah. Hold on.
5. Okay,
5.
cool. So so that's gonna be the we're gonna start in low tide, and the fate die is gonna start on 5. So with that in mind, we're gonna do a little bit um, of setup. So the first thing that you're gonna do is we're all gonna draw 3 dice from the bag of chaos, which is this black bag. All right, cool. Now, with this, what you're going to do is you're going to pick one of these 3 to keep.
Mm-hmm.
And don't stress out too much about this decision, because we're going to be trading dice and you're going to get more dice. But kind of just look at these 3 and make a decision based on that. So I have one die that's like all 7s, a fate die, and a skull die. I have one that is fate die, skull die, 0, 5, 10, 15. I have one that is 2, 4, 6, 12, 10, 8. And I'm going to go with that one, I think. And then
That's the same one I got, Brett. All right, if you're gonna take that one, I want to take it.
and then once you know which one you want to pick, put the other 2 back into the bag.
And at low tide, it's the
Yeah, so low tide, the skull doesn't do anything.
yes, and also the low numbers are bad.
Yeah, the low numbers win.
Low numbers will.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we've set up the fate die and the fate die and the tide coin. Now we're out on the sea, and we take out 2 monsters and two islands that are face up, and 1 monster that's face down, 1 island that's face or 2 islands that are face up, 1 island that's face down. So let's put this out here. All right, got it. Cool. All right. So what we're gonna do is we are going to decide as a group which of these 3 columns that we want to do. So you can imagine with each of these, the monster is like guarding the island, right?
Right.
The first one is the first like island that we can pick, or the area we can pick, is the Sea of Scoundrels. It has the Whispering Whirlpool, and its special effect is that fate faces, which are the flower faces, cannot be used during combat. And then the island that we'll get is Tortuga. So that is draw 2 power cards for every pirate in the crew and place them face up in front of the crew. Every pirate gets 2 power cards, duel if they're in dispute. Power cards are just more powerful cards than we have now. The next monster is the Aqua Lawyer. So the Aqua Lawyer instantly does 5 damage to any pirate that claims glory. And then the island it guards is every pirate rolls all their dice. The pirate with the lowest sum gets to draw 2 power cards. And then the third one is unknown, so we don't know what's behind there. So now we're going to decide which of these 3 options we want to do.
I'll go for the lawyer, obviously.
You want to go for the lawyer?
There you go.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
Thematically, okay, cool.
Thematically, exactly.
All right, so I'll put that away. Oops.
But the Tortuga benefits seem quite good.
Oh, do you? Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's stick with it. Let's stick with it.
All right, cool. So now what we do is each of us are going to draw, as a way of like gearing up for the battle. Each of us draws 2 of these dark blue cards, and you're going to pick one of them to be like locked and loaded on the top of your deck.
On my action cards?
Yeah. So just don't put them over yet. Just like look at them.
Yeah.
And you're going to pick one of them. One or none of them, right? Now, you'll see that you only have 1 dice, and these cards have potentially 3 slots. So, over the course of the game, you're going to get more dice. But these cards are really, so you can't, the 2 ones that you pulled, you can't use right now, but
Mm.
you can potentially use them later when you have more dice, and you will
Where are we doing the
definitely get
discard
more
pile?
dice. Just put it next to the hook, face up.
Yeah, do discard over here. Face up.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So go ahead and decide which of those 2 that you want to keep, or none of them, and then put that one on top of your deck.
My starter action deck?
Yep, on top of your
That's
starter
right.
action deck. Yep. And if you're
And
wondering,
discard?
like, yeah, and just put the discard up here with the other thing. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we each have our new power cards.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, we're going to battle the monster. So based on like what level we're at, so we're at level 1, and based on how many players are playing, the monster is going to have a specific health and a specific attack die. So for now, it's going to have 45 health, which sounds like a lot, but isn't too much. And it's going to have a D20.
What?
So what we're going to do is, first off, all of us roll all of our dice, which in this case is just 1 die.
I got 6.
At 12,
8.
Elliot, will you do the honor of rolling the monster's dice? Rolls a 17.
11?
Oh.
No, 17.
Okay, so now what we do is we draw 4 cards from the deck, and we place them out in front of us on these little slots where it says action card slot 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now what you're going to do is you're going to combine your chaos dice with action cards to create actions. So for example, you have where it says heal the die's value. You could put your 6 there, and you'd get 6 health.
Right. And then oh, because this is my health here. Oh
Yep.
shit.
So you start with 40 health.
Yeah.
And
each square is 1 die you need to use the thing, and this die has to fit the condition inside of the square.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
you couldn't put something lower than 10 on the min 10. You could put something higher than 10 here. You can't use this one without 2 different dice.
Yeah, and I rolled a 6, so I can't do anything.
No, you can
use. You can do max 10, max 10.
Oh yeah, I'll do.
So
why not heal double the die's value?
Sorry.
Why not heal twice as much?
Well, because if I get a better number later, then I'll heal more.
So these cards
so
are going
you're
to go
refresh
away.
this
Yeah.
every round.
Oh, then definitely this.
So you might as well always take the optimal action.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And the other thing you can do is you can trade dice. So let's say you wanted to do this this min 10 one. You could take my die, and then we would trade 1 for 1.
Right.
That wouldn't really make sense because you have a better card combination than that, but you could do that. Matt, do you have an odd die? Does anyone have an odd die?
I do not. I only have evens on my die.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do. this,
Hmm.
and then once we have all put our stuff down, we say all hands on deck, and everyone
Hmm.
says, I say all hands on deck, and everyone says how
Hmm.
much damage they're doing, or what they're doing that turn. I
Okay.
think, Matt, what are you doing?
I'm doing 16 damage.
16. Okay, nice.
How do you know?
Because his card says attack double the die's value, and he's an 8.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Um, and then Elliot, what are you doing?
I've healed double the dice value.
Nice. Okay, so you go
Nice.
to 52, and I'm healing
Yeah,
half
I've
the
done that.
die's value, so I go to 46.
And now, since I did the most damage, I get for
Yes.
this round, I get to claim glory, which is
Yeah.
when you pick up the pirate hook and you go, Yargh!
Okay.
And now I get to claim 1 glory point.
Yep,
So
which
this
is
is like a victory point for the end of the game.
Yeah.
And every time you get, it's 2? Remember, right, Brett?
yeah. So the little counter on the left, once that gets to 2, you redeem it for a charm.
Another charm.
Yep.
Yeah, but Aqua Lawyer does 5 damage to any pirate that claims glory.
Yep,
That's
that's
right.
right. So
So
So I take
then,
5. Go down to 35.
right, you're an unhealthy boy.
so
No, especially now when you guys are healing.
the other
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
the other thing that's gonna so once we've done damage, now he's going to
Yeah.
attack all of us. Um,
Right.
so he's going to hit us. He was going to hit us with a 17, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my charms to re-roll that 17.
Wait. Oh, well, cool. All right.
What?
Brett. It's going to be a 20.
12.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll take it. We'll take it.
So that's 12 damage off each of us.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just back down to my 40. Oh no, I've clicked 0 again.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a healthy guy.
You're on the edge.
I'm on the edge a little bit.
All right. So the
It's got one of
monster,
them good old heal cards.
the
So we get
monster's.
rid of our cards.
Yep. So the monster's down to 29. We put our dice aside, and then we put all of our cards that we didn't use into the discard
Including the
pile.
power action.
Yep.
That was a nice card. Okay,
Cool.
can we do it again?
Yep.
We run it back.
Run it back.
So we just run this loop of combat until either the monster kills all of us or we kill the monster.
Yep.
Can you do? Oh, nice! I flipped them all at once.
Oh, darn. I rolled a 20.
Brett, what are we doing here, buddy?
On your personal die?
No, on the monster attack die.
Uh,
Elliot, be careful with the language because I will have to I'll have to put a yarg over all your things. It's cool. Actually, you can do it. I'll put a yarg over it. All right.
Okay,
So
but I don't want to give you too much work. Fair enough.
um
Well, be careful with that though, because then every time you grab the hook, people are going to think that we're just shouting curse words.
I'll do a yo ho ho then.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I have a 2. Does anyone
I have a
have
16.
It was 16. Does anyone have like
I
a
have
high number below 10?
9. I have.
No.
Okay.
That's 6, I think. Elliot.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I haven't rolled it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll
I
it.
should roll.
Yep.
Oh, I should roll. Okay. Up it goes. 15.
15. Nice. Um, can
All
I
right. Right now, the best I can do is attack for 3.
can I take that 16, Matt? Actually, because I can do 8 with that.
No.
You want to attack with 3 as opposed to me, because I'm gonna take damage anyway with it.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna because if I claim glory, I'm going to take damage. I can do 8 damage with your 16.
Cool.
So you don't want to trade me?
Nope. I like this die.
You like the die? Okay. So you're seeing the dynamic, Elliot, that
Yeah. Yeah.
some people don't want to play optimally for the crew, for
I see.
their own reasons. Um, all right. Then in that case,
Yeah, actually, I could do the 9 as well.
the 9. Uh,
Anyway, so I gotta pick one card and put my die on there.
yep.
Yeah,
Does anyone want to re-roll the attack die?
maybe. Let's see. Let's get. What? How much are people doing?
Not a lot. I'm doing 4.
Not a lot. I'm doing 3. So Brett, you're still doing. You're still getting glory.
Uh, it's
This
whoever
is great.
claims glory. So
Wait,
I'm not gonna Yarg. I don't think. I don't think
I'll
I'll
use
do
a
it.
charm. I'll use the charm. You're all welcome.
What for?
To re-roll
To reroll
the
them up, so we don't
monster
take
attack die.
20. Brett rolled a 20 for the damage that we would get, and did
10.
it get worse than that? 10. See, much better.
Much better. Nice.
We lose
Okay,
10.
all hands on deck.
All hands on
So
deck. Yep.
Elliot, what are you doing?
Yeah. Attacking 3.
All right.
I'm
Cool.
also attacking for 3.
Okay. I'm attacking for 4. It says 10
Nice.
and 19, and then we all take
We
10
each take
damage.
10.
10. Yeah, that's quite a lot then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're high rolling these things, unfortunately.
All right. Let's see if we can knock him out this turn.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And 6. Okay. Matt, do you want to roll the attack die? The monster attack die?
Yes. All right, the monster's gonna hit us for
10. Nice. Okay.
10. I'm consistent with nothing else.
So I have a 6. So I can do 6 damage.
I do 4 damage.
I can't do very much except heal myself.
You should heal yourself.
Does anyone have more than a 10?
No,
Yeah, I need more than a 10 would be great.
Yeah.
I have an 8.
I'm gonna heal actually. All right.
Okay.
Okay. All hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
Oh, you're healing? You're healing?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna heal. No one's attacking. I'm not gonna just take glory. No, I'll just do it. I'll put the team on my back. Here we go.
Good man.
Okay. All hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
Matt.
I'm attacking for 4. You're welcome. All of you are welcome.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
Big money Matt over here.
I'm healing 5.
Nice. And I'm healing 12.
I take 10.
Yeah, we all take 10.
You're healing 12, Matt.
You know, Matt, if you had given me your dice in the first turn, we would have already killed the monster. Just so you know.
It's not true. There's 15 left, Brett.
I would have
You're
done
gonna do
18. I would have done 18 damage on the first turn.
You did 4 more damage.
I only have one
did-
card.
I did 16 points of damage that I wouldn't have done on the first turn if I had it. So this is all nonsense, bro. We did like 6 more points of damage total. You're just trying to intimidate me. It's not gonna work.
5.
Oh wait, what did I just do? I did this wrong somehow.
So that power action, does it come back?
Yep, it comes back.
Yeah, so when you run out of cards, Elliot, just shuffle, take the one you haven't used, and then shuffle them. And
That's what I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elliot, do you want to roll for the monster?
Yeah, sure. Oops. That's what was it?
6.
6.
Okay, not bad.
all right, we got to kill it, or I will die.
I got 12. Alright, I can do a good attack.
Me too.
I can attack for 3. I can attack for
He's
4.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Elliot, if you could do any damage, we can.
I can attack for 6.
Oh, I'm doing 10, so he's dead.
Nice.
Okay. All hands on deck.
On the deck, 4.
6.
10.
Cool. He dies.
Nice.
Nice. Are you gonna
And
claim?
we lose 6 damage.
Nope, no, because he dies. We
Oh, right.
we miss it. Okay. So now what we do is that the monster's dead. Let's go to the loot section.
Do I get to loot if I die?
Yeah.
All right, I'm actually gonna claim glory. Yargh, and then I die.
So Matt
You died?
dies. Yep. And he refreshes at 40, but as a way of bargaining with Davy Jones, he also gets a curse card. So the curse
Oh,
card
cursed.
are these white cards, and he has to like put these 2 dice on the card to vanquish the curse, and that's gonna just stick in one of his action card slots until he does it.
Oh wow. Okay, so you can do one less action.
Yes,
Yep.
and he has negative 10 points right now too. Okay.
Negative 10 points where?
On
Just
the curse
against
card,
him.
it says -10.
Yeah. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we get to the looting phase. So we draw 4 power cards.
Each.
No, like for the whole group. And then 4 artifacts and 4 dice. So what's gonna happen now is we're gonna each put our hand over the thing that we want. So all of us are gonna get 1 dice and either 2 artifacts or 2 power cards or 1 artifact and 1 power card. But we're all gonna get a dice, right? So there's basically 12 things that are up for grabs. Each of us are gonna put our hand over the thing that we want, and then we'll go 3, 2, 1, give me the loot. And if there are no like disputes over who gets what, then we just grab that thing.
Okay, so one thing.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So take
3.
a look at the stuff, and then we'll when everyone's ready, we'll say 3, 2, 1, give me the loot.
Right.
I'm gonna do this one.
I wanted that.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Well,
Give
give me the loot.
Give me the loot. Okay. So now what we're gonna do? It's low tide. We're gonna duel for this card.
Okay.
So, everyone roll their Everyone roll their die. I got a 6.
I got
Got a
12.
5.
Matt has a 5. Elliot has a 12. Unless anyone wants to charm, then I think Matt gets the card.
Okay, cool.
And now, Elliot, you and I, we get our second choice for this round.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna get this card. Cool.
Cool. I'm going to do this one. And that's in the action card.
Yeah, that goes just on top of your deck. All right.
Right.
Now we go to the next round. I'm gonna do this one.
We got another one.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, this
Not this one.
Okay. And go. And now all of us need to pick a die. What's on each of these? I'll get this one. All right. 3, 2, 1. Give me the loot. Cool.
one.
All right, and then the remainders we just return to the discard pile.
Okay, I'm gonna use my artifact right away to get rid of my curse card.
Nice.
Nice. So he does that. You just put it up top. Matt, with the other cards.
What's up? Okay,
Yep.
cool.
And so now that we've done that, we go to the island
Well, Brett, where does the new action card go? Does it go on top of our pile?
on top of the action card pile,
There you go.
the draw pile. So now we go to the island. So the island is the monster's been defeated. The island is every pirate rolls all their dice. The pirate with the lowest sum gets to draw 2 power cards.
Lowest sum.
Lowest sum, yep.
Okay.
And how do the crosses count? The skulls.
They are dead faces, so they are not applicable.
Yep.
Nice. So I have
If you roll
3.
skull and low tide, you just lose, basically. You got 3?
3 and a skull.
Well, the skull is not. It's not nothing. It's like you lose whatever the thing is.
Yes, it's good for me now.
No, it's not good. It's like you lose whatever. It is the bad thing in whatever context it is. So it would be like the equivalent of a 20.
Right. So I've lost this one.
No, you probably still have. I just got 25. So if the skull is 20, then you're still lower than me.
I have 15.
15. So it'd be you, Brett.
All right, cool. Does anyone want to charm anything?
No.
All right, cool.
Oh, so I can charm and re-roll.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Yeah, why not?
That's so funny. That's so funny.
All right.
Did you get rid of your curse then?
Me? Yeah, I did.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to draw 2 power cards.
Yeah.
And I'll put them onto my thing. And then, so now we...
That's 1 round.
That's 1 round, yep. So we move the ship counter up. And we flip the tide coin. So now it's high tide. And then Matt, you're going to roll the fate die. 9. Okay. And yeah, let's get into it. So we do the 3 monsters again. Okay. So we have the Bayou Bureaucrat. Pirates draw 1 less action card this combat. This stacks with any curse cards they currently have. And you get the Salty Tonic. So a pirate may sell 1 of their charms or artifacts to gain 20 health. They can do that as much as they want. The Beach Killer Whale is turn the tide coin to high tide at the start of combat. During high tide, the monster's attack is doubled. If it becomes low tide or the fate die becomes 1, this monster dies instantly. And then each pirate may lose up to half their health to obtain 2 artifacts is the thing. And then we have a unknown monster. What are you guys thinking?
I think we take. Go ahead.
No, go on.
I was gonna say. I think we should rule out the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. I think
I don't see we done to just do the fog.
Yeah, we do the fog too. One thing.
Oh, healing up would be nice.
Yeah, healing up would be nice. One thing we forgot to mention is if we do the fog, Elliot, we each get a free charm too.
Nice.
Does anyone have something that could make the fate die become 1 or flip the tide? I don't think so.
No. Wait, didn't you, Brett? You took the artifact that set all your dice. Oh, I guess it doesn't include the fate die.
Yeah, it's just my die.
Your personal die.
Yeah.
I think Bayou.
All right,
let's run the bite. Let's do it. I want to just see what we would have gotten.
Ooh, this is a really hard one. So
All right.
that was good that we missed that. We missed like a seriously difficult combination. All right, so we got the Bayou Bureaucrat. So now we each draw 2 power cards and pick one to keep. Um, I'm gonna keep this one. Okay. So the monster.
Where do the ones you don't use go?
Just in the top right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this monster is going to have 90 health and is going to attack with a D12 and a D20. So you can get a maximum of 30. Here, we got this one already. Cool. All right, so draw 3 cards because of the Bayou Bureaucrat. And let's roll.
Roll both.
Yep. This was a 2.
And we can do 2 actions.
Yeah, if you can.
I can do 20 damage. If anyone has a 4, I can do.
No, I can do. Like, destroy up to 20 of your health. Oh, and then it's all right. I see. I don't have good dice.
Don't really have a great combo for this round.
I'm gonna use a charm and re-roll the dice.
Okay.
What if I get a skull now?
Or do you want to see if trading would work before you spend it?
Up
to you.
Matt has a.
it?
Oh, we need to roll for the monster too. Matt, can you roll? Yep.
Monster's doing 16.
16. Okay.
Oh wow. Yeah, if anybody has a high odd number, I can destroy 20 of my own health, but do triple that amount of damage.
Oh, you know what we could do?
Wow. I have
a same. Matt has
9.
Matt, you have a same. I could give you the skull that I have, and then you give Elliot. Elliot gives you the 18, and then we would do 72 damage.
We could do that for sure.
Wait, and he's doing 16 damage?
Yeah, the enemy's doing 16.
I would die.
Do you have any healing? Well, let's so Matt does 72 damage. So then we just need to do 18 otherwise. Which I think I can get to. So let's say I give you this, you give me your flower. I can do we can kill it actually in one round. Because I can do 18 damage. Matt does 72. And that gets us to 90.
Oh, I actually don't have to do anything.
So you can do you have any healing ones?
No.
No.
Well, I
Do you
do.
want to trade Elliot?
I mean, I could do.
You don't have to trade.
I could just do 1 damage to myself and then 3 damage.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
And then will you trade the 18 to Matt?
Yeah, sure. Matt, what else do you have?
Just the 8. If we're doing this combo. Brett, I want that flower die back.
Okay, yeah, as long as I get the blue die back. The turquoise deck. Okay. Cool.
All right. All hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
I'm doing 1 damage to myself and 3 to
Nice. Okay.
Let's go.
This goes to 87. Um, Matt's doing 72.
72. I think that's a yard.
That's
Yeah.
definitely a Yargh. So it gets down to 15, and I'm doing 18.
Good stuff.
Nice. So we kill it in one round.
One shot. There you
One
go.
shot. Nice.
And it doesn't do any damage.
Doesn't do any damage.
No
to us.
damage.
Cool. And so now we loot once more. Or we don't trade
That's-
back until we're in combat, Elliot.
A pirate man. Yeah.
All right. So now we loot again.
Yeah, just to elaborate. So, Elliot, technically, like all the trades are like quote unquote permanent.
But
So we could choose later to do a new trade that would then return the original dice to people. That makes sense.
mhm.
All right.
What we got?
What do we got? I think I want this one.
I think I want this one.
Mm. This.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
And I want this one.
I also want that one.
I'll take this one.
All right, cool.
All right, let's duel. What are these? I don't know my dice anymore. All right, definitely. Are you ready?
Yep.
Boom. I'll say it's 20.
Yep, you got it. And I'll grab some of the dice. 18. Yeah, I'll do this one. All right. Now we each choose a die. I'll pick this one.
Right. All right.
Cool. All right.
And now, does anyone with salty tonics, a pirate may sell one of their charms or artifacts to gain 20 health. They may sell as many as they would like. Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll
20 health per charm.
yeah. I'm gonna sell my artifact and my charm to do that.
I think I might as well. Yeah. So where do they go? Up here?
Yeah, just up there.
Could do 2 charms actually.
I'll do. So we've all done 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
40 health.
Yep.
Yep.
Healthy boys.
Healthy boys.
That is no more scurvy.
No more scurvy.
Let's speak for yourself there, man.
All right,
So
cool.
it's like at least.
That's round 3. We're more than halfway done with the game. Now we move on to the next part. So first, we flip the tide coin. Elliot, do you want to roll the fate die?
Where is it?
Purple one.
There.
2.
2.
Okay.
Let me get water. I'll be back.
Sorry, what'd you say? All right. So we have the cannibal mermaid. The mermaid always attacks the pirate with the most health. And it has the island of every pirate rolls all their dice. Pirates draw a curse card if they've rolled one or more odd dice. Then we have Captain Dmitri
This
Grananova.
is so brutal.
It's pretty bad. When this monster rolls odd, double the damage of his current attack. If it rolls even, half the damage of its current attack. And it's the same island but with even. Or we have the
I think
fog.
Elliot stepped away. Just
Okay.
right.
We're playing pretty well so far.
Yeah, it's a breeze. I mean, this might spice things up a little bit, but
Yeah.
we got really good RNG, to be honest.
All right, sorry lads. I'm just getting a little snack as well.
All good.
Ooh, what kind of snack are we talking?
Some cake that Christina made. It's very yummy.
Oh, beautiful.
Very nice.
Got lots
Oh, son.
So we
of
have
yum.
we have some pretty
Good.
brutal options, Elliot.
Right.
In the Sea of Scoundrels, we have the Cannibal Mermaid. So the mermaid always attacks the pirate with the most health, which I think would be Matt right now.
Okay.
And he's guarding the island odd man out. So every pirate rolls all their dice. Pirates draw a curse card if they rolled one or more odd dice. Then we have Captain Dmitri Gravanova. If the monster rolls odd, double the damage of his current attack. If it rolls even, half the damage of his current attack. And it's the same island, but with even dice. Or we have the fog.
Mm. When's roller? I mean, want to try the fog?
Let's try the fog. Yeah.
I say do the fog.
Yep. That's the move, and we all grab a charm.
All right, big time. Here we go.
Let's see what it is. The monster is Captain Nathan's Terrible Submersible. If this monster rolls its highest possible roll, it implodes and is instantly destroyed. And the Monastery. The pirate with the fewest charms gets a charm. The pirates with the least amount of artifacts draw one artifact, and the pirates with the least amount of health get 10 health.
Okay.
So that was a good improvement.
That was great. Wow, that could
He's not
have
that hard to beat.
So now we go to
You shouldn't be.
150.
Oh wow.
All right. I will roll for the monster. I don't know if we've ever had the monster. I don't think we've ever had this monster implode.
I think that's correct.
Let's see if we can get it though. 6, 4, 19. So 29.
29 damage. All right. And then we roll. Let's see what we do, baby.
Oh, I don't have my cards up. Are we getting our old dice back?
Yep, you get all your. Oh no, well, not until we like trade.
So that's what I was trying to say, Elliot, is like the trade is technically like permanent. So now the new die that you traded for is your die. And if you would like to talk about trading again and trading back, we can do that.
So I can do a cool 40 damage.
That is pretty cool.
10.
Does anyone have something above a 15 or 15?
I can do 26 damage.
26, nice.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, yeah.
Can anyone use a 12? Perhaps. Matt, can I give you my 12 for a 15?
For what?
Can I give you my 12 for a 15?
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
I'm locked into my action.
You locked in yours? Okay.
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck. All right. I'm doing 40 damage.
Nice.
I am taking an action card from the discard pile.
Okay.
Okay.
What you
I'm
gonna
doing
get?
26 damage.
26. Nice. Very nice.
No, let me take it.
All right. I'm gonna claim glory.
Yep.
Yargh. Okay. And the
Is
monster.
that all you're doing, Matt? Just taking a card?
Yeah, that's my whole turn. Took 3 dice to do
You selfish bugger.
Yes.
it. Hey,
Um.
I'm a scallywag, my friend.
All right. So the monster does
Oh, we
29
take
damage.
26,
29.
29.
Yep.
Brett, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
29 damage we take?
Yep.
Yeah.
So 70. 45.
Let's see what we get here. All right.
Alright, the monster's gonna do
We roll.
34. Yep, 34 damage from the monster.
Oof. So he's got 84 left. We all have our starter cards. That's no bueno. Does anyone have a high even number?
No.
16 I have, but I want to use it.
That's fair.
Does anybody have 10 or below?
I have a
I
7.
have a 2.
That's a bit shit. What does the flower do?
The
It is a
flower is
2.
currently a 2.
Ah,
It's a fate die, so it's 2.
so it's 2. Right. That's not great. Okay, well,
Can anyone use an 11 or a 7?
I could use a 7.
Can you give me? Can you give me that 2?
13 or nope.
Okay.
I'm attacking 7.
Attacking 7. All right. Oh, the other thing we can do is you can use a charm to discard your hand and get new cards.
Oh.
I might do that actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I forgot about that. Let's see what we can get. If nothing else, I'll cycle my hand a little bit. Okay. Yes, that was a good move. Okay. Okay, all hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
I'm healing for 4.
Okay. I'm attacking for 10.
I'm attacking for 5 and healing 8.
Cool. So I'm going to
I'm gonna
Yarg.
take 34.
So I get 1 charm.
You get a charm for Yarring?
If you get 2 glory points, which you get
Yeah.
from Yarging, then yeah. All right, so I go to it's 34. So 3. So I have 17. Okay. All right, we're getting down to the wire. So you have 69 damage to do.
That is quite a lot.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna roll for the monster. He's doing 23. No, he's not doing 23. He's doing 33.
33. It's low tide.
I'm
Yeah, it's low tide.
33, and what are my skulls doing now?
Nothing.
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 Um,
Alright, Brett, I'm gonna do what you did last time. I'm gonna take the cards.
you can re-roll your. Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, wait, no, maybe it's not a good idea.
Yeah, I'd re-roll maybe one of your dice, or I would
Yeah.
try and trade with someone else.
Well, does anybody want a skull?
I could give
But
you.
if someone,
I could give you a 4 for an 8. I don't know how much that helps you, but
well, if I can get a high odd number, I would destroy 20 of my own health, but do triple the damage.
I'm
I can do it.
yeah.
You want 11?
Yeah, sure. What do you want? Skull?
Um, yeah, I'll take a skull. It's fine.
Cool. Cheers.
And then
I'll
wait,
do
so what's that put
this.
it at? Okay, we're good. So then I will I'm gonna use this artifact, set the fate die to uh set the fate die to what does it mean? Give me sorry here a second. To 19.
Nice.
Set this- there you
Nice.
go. Okay,
All right. All hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
let's do it.
All right. I am healing 8 and
Nice.
then losing 11. So that's -3 health. But then I'm doing 36 damage.
Very
Wow.
nice.
That's not bad, man.
Okay.
I am healing 19, doing 18 damage.
Nice. I am healing for 33.
Fair.
Okay.
Oh, this I didn't. Oh, that's my bad.
How much has he got left?
15.
Okay, next one.
These are not-
Hmm.
How much do we take? I'm sorry.
33.
30.
but I had a
We
conversion
we we
card.
take 33?
Yeah, we take 33.
Oh my goodness. Wait, that was last round?
Last round, yep. But I had a conversion card
Healed
that
33.
converted my damage to health.
Oh wait, no wait. How much damage do we need to take? 33.
33, yep.
Oh, I have 27.
I have 7
And you have 7. Shit.
now, yeah.
And
Let's see
now
what
what
we
does
got.
the flower do?
It's 19.
Monsters attacking for 25.
Okay.
I can knock him out, so you guys can heal up if you want.
I think I might.
Yeah, I will be healing, but
Matt, can I trade you that 4? Can I trade you a 4 for that flower?
Yes.
Cool.
does anybody want to trade for a under 10 number? I have 16 and flower.
I would do that, yeah. I'll do 16 for. Oh, it says under 10.
Yeah, here you go.
I'll take the 4.
This one. Okay,
Yep.
thank you. And okay, so I can only play 2. Ah, I could
Me too.
charm. No, but everything is above. Okay, fine. All hands on deck.
Hands on deck.
I don't have any more charms.
I'm doing 40.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm healing for 11.
I'm healing 10.
Cool. I'm also healing 10.
He dies so we don't die, right? So we don't get damage.
Yep.
Very cool.
Cool. All right. Okay, so the monster dies. Now we loot again.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so, just so you know, before the next round, you're gonna have the before the final round, you're gonna get the option to either heal 20, or get an artifact. That's like just like a bonus thing. Okay. Hmm. This cat's mischief would have been really good for the last one because we could have made him implode.
Mm.
So someone should definitely get that. I'm gonna do this one.
Ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
I want
Those go
that
in.
too bad.
Oh, you want to do that one?
Those go in the.
Mhm.
Those go in the starter pack cards.
Yeah, they can go to the store. Yep, they go to the store. All right, Matt, we're doing?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, there's low tide. Cool.
Okay. Then I will take. Sorry, I'll take this.
Cool.
All right, next.
I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
Okay. All right, 3,
Ready?
2, 1. Give me the loot. All right, Matt, are we doing again?
Yep, let's do it.
That's like aesthetically my favorite die by far.
No.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like the vibes of that one. 7, 15.
15.
Cool. All right. So now we're in the final portion of the game. Oh no, we have the island now. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh, so the pirate with the fewest charms gets a charm. So
That's me. I
I
have
have one.
zero.
Yep.
I have zero, so I get one.
The pirates with the least amount of artifacts gets one artifact.
I have one.
I have
I
one.
have one.
You have two, Elliot, actually. 'Cause you
Is
have
this
the
an
pearl.
artifact?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, cool.
So Matt and I each get one.
Okay.
And the pirate with the least amount of health gets 10 health.
I have
I have
18.
I have 37.
All right, so I think Matt gets that one. Cool. All right, so this is the final round. We flip the tide coin. Elliot, would you like to roll the fate die?
Yep. Hold on. All right.
16. Okay.
16.
So now we don't pick the Monster Island pair, but we still do the power action card thing. We draw two and pick one to keep. That one. Okay. And we draw one terror card from the terror deck, which is like the boss deck. And we get the Junker. Each turn, note the highest dice the crew rolled. The Junker will attack with twice that value.
Okay.
And now we also get to pick. You can either gain 20 health, or you can gain one artifact.
20 health.
I'll take 20 health as well.
I'm going to take 20 health too.
Wait. So, what did you say about the tarot cards?
It's like the boss deck, the boss fight.
So now we're fighting him.
We're fighting him, yep.
Right. On what island?
No island. This is like the
Mhm.
last part of the game. So after this, we'll go into the scoring phase.
Yep. Cool.
All right. Oh, I can copy another pirate's action card. Oh, and the monster has 300 health.
300.
Yep.
Um,
Is anyone doing like a ton of damage this turn?
Yeah, I'm doing 40 minimum. I'm doing 40 and then 2 for. I'm doing 40 plus 2 for every action card we use.
Nice. I can copy.
I'm doing quite a bit of damage as well.
Nice. How much damage are you doing?
30, 17, 16, 32.
Nice. Sick.
How much damage is he doing?
He's doing 34 because I think the highest thing here is 17, so he's doing 34.
17.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but can I not play this artifact?
You
And
can, but I would wait personally.
okay.
Just because the highest he can get is 40. Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
That's
All right. Okay, all hands on deck if everyone's ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matt?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm doing 56 damage and healing for 6.
Nice.
Cool. I'm doing 40. I'm doing 48 damage.
You're good.
Yep. And then what about you,
I'm
Elliot?
doing I'm doing 32 damage and healing.
Yargh.
Nice. Good round. Matt, how much damage are you doing?
56.
56. Nice. Okay. Cool. Oh, and I'm healing for 18.
18.
Yep. Oh, and we all get 34 damage.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Um,
How much damage do we take? 36?
Hmm.
36 damage?
34.
34. Yeah.
Record.
What's the flower this turn?
16.
16?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here, Brett.
Just taking a look. That's all. Um,
Mm, I'll take new cards.
okay. Cool. So he rolled a 20. So that means he's going to do 40 damage this turn.
Okay. Brett,
Yep.
we're trading. We're gonna play my card that forces us to trade.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take. You're gonna take this, and you're gonna take this, and I'm gonna take these two.
All right.
How
Okay.
much life does he have?
He has 164.
Okay, I'm doing 40 damage
40 damage. Okay. Nice.
I'm doing
and healing 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm doing 29 damage
29. Okay.
and healing for 24.
All right. I'm doing 26 damage.
How much is he doing? 30,
40.
40?
Yeah, it does double the highest die. You rolled a 20.
Oh, I
Unless
have
you want to use
3.
that artifact.
Mm, wouldn't be a bad idea, right?
I mean, it's not going to get higher than that.
So I can set the monster attack dice to a value. So all, or I just change one of them.
Um, well, I guess in this case, that's an interesting question actually, because in this case it's your 20.
So that would impact the damage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So it's not changing. The card doesn't say change the amount of damage. It says change the die doing the damage.
Yeah, which is effectively your 20, but then it just becomes
Oh
16.
yeah.
You might want to just hold on to that, Elliot.
Yeah, well, but I only have 3 health.
All right, so we have 69 things. So we
I
have
have 4 health, Elliot. We're in the same boat.
yeah.
And he has what, like still 100 health?
He has 69 health.
Something like that.
It's all or nothing.
I'm doing something wrong with my controls because I'm not getting some of the action cards that I know I have. No, where did that action card go? Oh, you know that action card that let me take something from the pile? I haven't seen it. I've been through the deck twice now. I haven't seen it again. So I'm doing something wrong with the control.
Let's see, is it in the discard?
Anybody want some high numbers? Give me some low numbers. I have 15, 16.
I can 15.
Let me see. I need to roll.
I can do.
What is a high? What did people roll? What is he attacking for?
Saying for 36.
Okay, so we're dead.
Well,
Unless we kill it this turn, right? We need to do 69 damage.
Yeah.
I've got 20 damage so far.
I can do.
I need to get a new hand.
I can do 20 damage.
Okay.
Or I can do 34 damage.
Okay, I will
there.
probably be able to kill it.
Yeah, and Matt, I can give you a 15, a 16, or 1.
Okay. Wait, so how much are we doing right now?
I have
I'm doing
54.
You're doing 54. I'm doing 34.
No, 20 I have, so
So
54
you're
total.
doing, so I need to do like 15 or
Yeah,
something like
15.
Yeah.
Yep.
that. Okay. Um, how many action cards are we using? 1, 2, 3.
No, we need to make if the sum of both dice is 15.
Yeah, we gotta do that one. If I could
So
do, I mean, we're doing 3 already. That's 6. I need, yeah, we need to get one more than that. I have an 11 and
I have
I
1,
have a 6,
16.
Does anyone have a 10
1, 6.
or 4?
No.
Brett, I might need that skull, man.
Well, if Elliot gives me the 10, what I can do is I can knock
No.
out 40.
Yeah, but I'm using the 10 to make 20 damage.
So damage.
Yeah, we do less damage that way.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
What does the skull do that 16 doesn't?
Because it gives me 10. Because that's a max 10.
But what if we did the 8
The 8, and then.
and then for the skull, and then I can do 40 damage?
Okay, yeah, we can do that. So I'm doing 32.
Let's
I'm
do
doing.
this. Elliot, I need the 1. Elliot,
Yeah, here it is.
do you want an 11 or a 16?
Doesn't matter. 11.
Take the 11, buddy. Take the 11. All right, that's this. I'll do this. dang.
But what is this doing here?
So this is doing 40
Why?
because if the sum of both dice is 15, do 40 damage.
And this is 14?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the skull when it's high tide is just a wild card, right? So I can just say it's 14, and then the one is
Okay.
15.
Okay, great. So we defeated him.
So it's two. Yeah, so we beat the monster. 2, 4, 6, 8,
Yeah, we definitely beat
10.
it.
So I do 50 damage on my own.
Yep.
Well done.
I do 44.
That's a Yarg. I'll take that little bonus point. With 4 health remaining. Wow, look at that. Look at that, people.
All right.
And you died and came back.
I died, man.
That's it?
That's it. That's the game.
That's the cooperative part of the game. So now we have the final phase. So we've killed the monster. We've
Yeah.
succeeded in the Isles of Fate. And now we
Yeah.
have the final score. So I think I actually have 3 glory points. Or 2 glory points. But it's the combat glory points plus the final duel winner, which is 8 points, plus pearls, plus non-pearl
Mhm.
artifacts, plus charms. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're all going to roll our dice for the final duel.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I have 23.
Oh, I have 22, 31, 35.
35, nice.
I have 32, 39, 40.
40, okay. So now so with the other points, what do we have here? So I've got, I have 7 points,
42,
10
45. I have
points,
50 total.
50. You have 50 points?
Oh, wait, no. So 8 points. Um,
I have 41?
You have 41 points? No, so
no, that's
Yeah,
it's
impossible.
the duel is not like it's not your final dice roll. It's whoever wins the final duel gets 8
Sorry?
points. Whoever wins the final duel gets 8 points.
Oh, fine. So then my points are just, I don't have very much. I have
I have
6.
18.
You have 18. I have. Well, who's winning the final duel right now?
Me.
Matt. Okay. Because you have how many? 32, 39. You have 40. 40 for the final duel. I so I'm so you have 8 plus how many points, Matt?
Uh, 5, 10.
So 18. 18 if you have the final
Yeah,
duel, right? I
yeah.
have 5, 7, 10. I have 10 points. Or I have 12
I have 6.
points. And how many points do you have, Elliot?
5 plus 1, 6.
Uh, plus 2, so 7.
Okay.
So I'm at 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my charm well, then Elliot wins. Which actually I think I'm okay with. Because how many points otherwise? You have with the final duel
7.
35.
Or 35.
I have 23, so I'm not even close. But what charms do you have? I'm gonna charm because I'll to give it to Elliot. So I'm gonna re-roll the fate die. 13.
Let's go.
What does that get you
That
to?
might be enough, though. It's 11, 22, 31, 35. That puts me at 26, 33, 34. Yeah, it puts me off by 1.
So Elliot, you have 8 points
Okay.
plus.
Wait, I'm gonna charm. I'm gonna charm mine. Roll this guy.
Oof.
All
Okay.
right. Good job, Elliot. Good game.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Well deserved.
Well done, well done.
It's fun. It's a good time. The mechanics with the pirate and those fights, that's really good.
Yeah. Thanks for playing, man.
Yeah. No, it was good fun. We could try it again one day if you guys like.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'd be very down.